Alright, perfect run, let's go. Oh my god, why did I spawn here? What? 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 The game spawned me there. That's not nice. Can clickers climb? How's she doing? She's doing okay-ish. Come on up here, buddy. Fight me one-on-one. Come on, bro. 1v1 me. 1v1 me. That was a horrible checkpoint. It was literally while I was on the verge of getting detected by that guy. What a dick move. Help. Help. Maybe this is why they didn't give Ellie a gun last game. I mean, I guess we'll just keep going, right? I feel dirty for doing that, but at the same time, the game fucked me pretty hard with that checkpoint by spawning me right where I'm gonna get caught. Maybe they'll calm down on the way back. I can deal with them better. I'm gonna hear them outside, aren't I? Hey, there's a bird in here. Yeah, that right there in the field directly in front of them is where the game spawned me when I finished the loading screen. This seems like a point of no return. Uh-oh. I'm always worried about those because it obviously means something's gonna happen to me when I go in. Oh, this is cover, isn't it? Come at me, game. That has to be a post conversion, right? Like, unless there was like a curtain to cover it or something. That's not good looking. Nah. Yeah, no, this is a... Wait, is this a... Oh. Is this a church? It looks like a courthouse. I'm a fool because on the way in we knew what this place was.
Synagogue.
Synagogue.
How can you tell? One, there are menorah decorations on the wall. It's a Jewish thing. And two, I didn't burst into flames just now, so...
Burst into flames?
It's just a dumb joke.
Oh, unlike your other ones?
You shut it.
So she's Jewish.
This place brings back a lot of memories. My sister used to drag me to a synagogue all the time.
You never struck me as much of a believer.
Nah, but I like coming from a long line of survivors.
You mean after Outbreak Day?
That, and the Inquisition, and the Holocaust. My family always made it out alive. Barely.
Hopefully we don't end that. I think she was joking she didn't burst into flames like from walking into a church. I don't really know how a synagogue works. I barely know how a church works. I was looking, like, it definitely has church vibes, obviously. And then I was expecting, like, a spot where, like, somebody would, like, stand and preach. But you think that I would expect them to be facing the audience? If there are audiences? I don't know how this layout works. But yeah, there's definitely, like, a post-conversion, because this stuff's so nasty looking. That's what it seems like. I take it that people, like, oop.
Found the gas. Just need to get back there.
Yeah, Fedra took over. They have a sign there. They're keeping fuel here. And it's locked up so people can't access it. This is interesting. What happened there? And then over here, there's a whole bunch of supply shelves. So they took a synagogue and they converted it into a base. And I gotta keep an eye out for everything. Don't know if I can get in there. I don't know, might even be a way out if I could, but I don't see how I would. But those are blown out windows, ledges removed. Hello. Like, does the front door just open if I want out? Ooh. Always be grabbing. Form an ordered line, follow instructions, have identification ready. Check self to ensure no sensitive or critical component materials are being transported out of the zone. Leave the fourth authorized to ensure compliance per internal security. There was a lot of lethal force authorized messages. It was continually a valid solution, which is always a bad time.
Okay.
I was able to squeeze through there too. Anything over? Nope. I was worried that if I kept pushing it, I might cover something. But I think that's how I climb over. And there's a way back out. Just definitely want to check that first. Even though I didn't technically check that on the way into here.
There we go. God damn it.
Hey, language. House of worship.
It's empty.
That sucks. Now what?
We'll try our luck at the courthouse garage.
Oh, we have a container. Maybe if we went the other place first, we were going to find out that, like, we needed a container and there wasn't anything to carry it in. Maybe. Bad luck. I fully expect something to come out now.
Do you still pray?
Sometimes.
Really? When?
I said one when we left Jackson. I said one at Joel's grave. Sometimes I just say little ones to myself.
Does it help?
I think it calms me. Helps me put things in perspective. It's a way to deal with grief. A way to show respect. It's what I know.
Oh, hey. Missed that the first time around. It looks so suspiciously like something you can climb. But I'm not sure. Can I take this? How much can I move this around? Oh, I have freedom here. Gotcha. Oh, you can even rotate it. Oh, man. Unlimited power. So I totally do take it there, don't I?
There we go.
What's in these boxes? They're cardboard. I'd be a little worried about how stable it is.
This way.
Right behind you.
Wow. We're just stocking up lately. Rolled up carpets. Hello.
Hey, what are you doing?
Bet I can get to the other balcony with this.
Okay. Ellie, careful.
It's okay. It's holding.
Give me a second. Gotta undo this. I thought I was gonna throw it or just loosen it so it wasn't there anymore. Ow. So much for being careful. She didn't even grab the ledge. My bad. Let's check this out first. I thought I was just gonna, like, set it up for later. Like, drop it down. Or throw it somewhere. But she committed immediately. Oh.
What's this?
Oh, this is the Torah.
The what?
It's scripture. It's like a Jewish Bible. My sister would have flipped for this. The one we used in New Mexico was half burned. All right. Well, at least they didn't just chuck everything.
Even they had limits, apparently. Sorry for pointing a gun at your religion. That's a good find. That's neat. If she said the one that they had was half burned. I was trying to remember because I keep thinking like, about the timeline because I don't remember exactly how long. I think I remember the time skip that happens after the prologue in the first game being like something that would be equivalent to like either longer than or near Ellie's age. And I assume they're similar ages, so I was like, what do you mean you used to go to synagogues? But I guess she was outside of a quarantine zone living with her sister, and her sister was teaching her about their history and their belief. And there must have just been a synagogue that was around that she could take her to. It was probably like abandoned or damaged or whatnot, but there might have been other people around too that also were going there.
Nothing to it. Come on, Dina. Right.
They had some semblance of stability. Not like perfect or anything, it's still this society, this world. But it was like they had enough time to do a little parenting, essentially. Lieutenant Taurus. 70 years ago, my grandfather fled Germany with his family as World War II began. He escaped thanks to the kindness and bravery of a Polish family. And so the wheel turns, and the cycle continues. Tonight, my family has packed our belongings, and due to your kindness, we will be leaving the city, escorted by your brave men. Thank you for helping me preserve what we could of our shul. It is difficult to leave our home behind, but in the end, it is people, living people, that matter. You bear a heavy burden on your shoulders, and I hope our late night talks were of some comfort to you. If I can leave you. Oh, it's not over. If I can leave you with one thought, for every turn away from a better world, there is often a stronger correction towards it. Do not lose hope for the future. As the old saying goes, it takes but one candle to dispel the darkness. May God watch over you, always. Rabbi Ziva Saunders.
I hope you got where you were going.
So they left. Probably under the impression that the quarantine zone just wasn't going to be survivable. Hello. Jewish calendar.
5774? Are we in the future?
No, doofus, that's a Hebrew calendar. For the new year, my sister used to give me an apple dipped in honey. Ugh, now I'm craving it.
Ooh, that does sound pretty good.
Jewish holidays are all about food. And celebrating not getting annihilated by our enemies.
A long line of survivors.
Exactly.
More backwards books, how dare you? How dare you? I've never been to a synagogue. I've only ever been to a couple of churches, I think. I like that they're using how they're using this time. We're learning about our people. Where am I? Oop, was there not a ladder? Okay.
Okay, cross the dome off the list.
Let's go find the courthouse. It might be worth grabbing some supplies before we press on.
It is always worth grabbing some supplies before we press on. Where am I? Back here. I mean, I guess it's... I guess I can just ignore those clickers. Like, they couldn't climb after us. I'm used to clearing every time I do anything, but, like, we could just go past them. Huh. Just another thing to keep in the back of my head, I guess. Keep in mind this idea that, like...
It's weird being in a QZ and not hearing trucks. Or gunfire and explosions.
My sister always avoided QZs. That's probably why. She just got more and more paranoid. She'd sometimes wake up screaming in the middle of the night.
That's rough.
We always had a bag packed so we could bail if something happened. Never stayed in one place for more than a few weeks. It sucked.
It's nice to have a place we call home, right?
Yeah. When I first got to Jackson, I was so overwhelmed by all the people.
I was overwhelmed by all the food. I remember my first week just gorging myself. Stuffing food in all my pockets for later like it was gonna run out.
I saw that.
You did not.
I did. I remember thinking, who is this string bean girl stealing all the jerky?
I didn't steal that much jerky.
I think she might have stolen a lot of jerky. That face. So I need to keep that in mind in the back of my head, is just the idea that, like, if the, try to find the exit. Sometimes, like, I'm trained by the fact that oftentimes you find the exit and it's like this, oh, this area's full of clickers, and the exit's this big noisy thing you have to slowly move out of the way, so the clickers will all come kill you if you try to open it. But in that case, my goal was just to climb up there. Like,
Worth a try.
Let's keep looking.
although still, if I did clear all the clickers, there might have been stuff in the area. So it's give and take. I may have missed stuff because I didn't kill them. Could go back if I want to, I guess. And now that there's no one to catch us, for the most part, I could at least probably do it without using supplies. Don't have a lot of faith in this path, but we'll see.
This must be the courthouse garage.
Ooh?
Oh, the gate's not budging. Hope the gas is still in there.
Let's look for another way in.
So they're thinking that's our final goal. I'm impressed she was able to get her fingers under the door.
What? What's that shimmer? Oh, you don't say.
Oh, no.
Ellie, Shimmer says we should find a bakery.
Why?
So she can go buy some thoroughbread.
I've created a monster.
You only have yourself to blame.
That's not even good by my standards, and my standards are very low for puns. Like, part of the value of the groan is how they're begrudgingly admitting that, like, it was kind of clever, though. And that one was a long walk to a bad payoff. Yeah, we knew there was things in here. I can hear them again. Wow, thanks for the shh. As she drops it behind us. We have at least one clicker. If I fire a gun, they'll come at us from every direction at once, probably. This stuff's always kind of neat, the way the grass grows. I think this is possible if you have certain kinds of floors. Wait, that looks like tile. Okay, now I'm questioning a little bit. Like the ivy maybe is one thing, but I don't know how this grass is growing, actually. I don't know. I'm no botanist. This one's very alone. My chances of catching it are pretty good. Or it can leave. Shit, can you come back here? This area looks really crowded. I'd really like... Damn it. I'm not turning my flashlight on. It makes me scared. This is a dead end. This is how you die. Yeah, that guy with his head down, like he can see. So if I alert him, he'll come for me. Which way are you going? That way. Come on, this should be a... There we go. I was gonna say, this particular clicker should basically be a free kill. Yeah. That's a clicker. Please come back in here. Or you won't alert things. It's a good thing they don't use zombie rules. They're surprisingly easy to kill. Like, they die the way humans do still. I think that guy sitting still is a regular, that's a clicker. I don't know what that one is. Like, that one guy seems to be sitting completely still in that hallway. It's practically a lookout. Are you going towards us or away from us? Okay, that's good. Okay, it's a regular. Careful. Careful. It's stressful every time. All right. At least now I don't have the risk of alerting other ones. I think we're down to one. Oh, these are regular. Huh. Coming out this door. Turning around. There we go. It's definitely not a great time how they look like people who are suffering.
I think so.
Go team.
Let's find that gas.
Yeah.
There's this vague sense of
I don't know
like,
what it was like to serve on a jury, but it was fun.
no.
Sit down, look at evidence, try to tell if somebody's lying.
Just give me 5 minutes and my knife. I'd tell you if they were lying or not.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Ellie, no. You're such a fucking cop. It's rough how they all feel like they're like these confused, suffering people that don't understand what's happening around them. There's like this sense, more so than usual zombies, where you feel like almost like it might be possible to cure them and like undo this, and they might be able to recover in some way. There's like a weird sense of like that their old senses and their new personness or their new state are like fighting it out when they're in that early state. Like they seem afraid and worried, but aggressive. They seem confused and like they're struggling. And like they're still, like biologically, they're still very human. Like you cut their throat and they die. It's not the unholy abomination that zombies usually are, where nothing seems to kill them except completely destroying their entire head, basically. In some cases, or just damaging the brain and so on. This area is pretty sparse. Just a few distraction items, which I've admittedly not been using very much. Or ever. I've been bad. Yep.
Hey, little help?
Coming. You ever been to a courthouse before?
Nope.
You're telling me you never got in trouble back in Boston?
Oh, I got in trouble, but never landed in a courthouse.
Do they still use courthouses? They didn't seem to use them here. Anyone who had any kind of even suspected offense basically was just expelled from the city, and they stopped taking anyone in. It's brutal. Don't do the Leon Kennedy thing.
Serious shit like that.
Please hop over the fence. I don't want to risk the power being on or something. I was so mad in Resident Evil 6 when Leon Kennedy went straight through the oh. That hasn't come up. Wow. The controller shake for the battery thing has not come up. In Resident Evil 6, fucking Leon Kennedy goes through a metal detector and it goes off. And all the zombies come at him and I'm like, surely knew that was gonna happen, right? Like, that was so avoidable. But, like, the game won't let you. You can't jump between the metal detectors, even though there's clearly a spot for that.
Parking garage.
Well, the gas is in there, right?
Well, that's what the note said.
Well, let's get down there.
Yeah. The details of what's where doesn't seem very important. They're all old-timey descriptions of locations that no longer serve their original purpose anyway. Always with the breaking of the glass. Gross. Benny, the wolf is winning. The city's going to fall any day now. And unless you quit Fedra, I can't keep you safe. Up until recently, I could almost understand why you stuck with them. But after the Thursday market massacre, I don't see how you can call us misguided killers with a straight face. Those people were just trying to get food for their families. And today they started banishing people for sedition? That's a death sentence. Listen, you still have time. I can vouch for you. Meet me by Rustin Coffee at 2 a.m. on Friday, alone. Please show up. I know it's scary, but it's the only way. Your friend, Sandra.
Brought it on yourself, I guess.
Brought it on yourself, I guess. Oh. Yeah, this is an execution. Shit. Sandra, you asshole. These are all Fedra, not... I think these are Fedra, not, Wolf. Yeah, they're all armored up. It's hard to say. Maybe he stuck it out and ignored Sandra and then died. Or maybe Sandra was bait. Come alone, she said. What if he came alone and was captured and executed? Maybe Sandra was bait all along and completely screwed him over. Or maybe she genuinely thought that she could vouch for him and that would work out. And then they didn't take it. And then they killed him. Or maybe he never went. It's hard to say. You'd have to have like a really clear understanding of who was controlling what building at what time. Which each building, I presume, would have changed hands multiple times. I'm just guessing around. Did that just lock on? No. It just kind of snaps a little bit. I thought it locked onto the security camera. I'm like, wait, is there a reason to shoot it?